Everything Star Trek fan films you need to know. This is Trekzone's Fan Film Update.
Welcome to another installment, wrapping up all things Star Trek fan films that you need to know. It's the niche of a niche that is a fun part of my week to catch up on as construction continues here at the Trekzone office. You might be hearing that in the background. If we listen in, maybe, possibly. Maybe the microphone's doing a really, really good job of being directional. Today, Sam Cockings beams over an exclusive pick even. Axanar gets booted, ratings updates, and a prize pack unboxing. Let's get into it. Samuel Cockings continues to provide regular updates on his Trek shorts shooting. Maintaining a cracking pace, he's provided this pick exclusively to Trekzone to tease you with what's coming up next. Alexa Brown is back, this time in Picard flashback era. She's still a captain and still exploring the galaxy. She's seen in this photo with an unnamed and not yet talked about important character. Nice tease, Sam. He tells me that that a huge shoot is scheduled for this weekend, September 10 to 12, and I'll have all the details on next week's fan film update. The fruits of Farragut Forward's labour are continuing to deliver in spades for those of us eagerly awaiting the return of the Starship Farragut team. We've got our first look at Chris Conkey in one of the white rad suits, the pattern of which is now available to all Trek fans coincidentally, released by Farragut fan Alex Beard from Taylor's Gone Wild. We're also teased with the sickbay stools and shoulder boards in Indiegogo update number 43, proving that there is only one really foul egg when it comes to following through on your Star Trek crowdfunding endeavour. Speaking of that foul egg, Axanar has been dumped by Kickstarter following the fan film Done Wrong, attempting to hawk the feature-length script in hardback edition. The problem? That was a perk from years ago in one of the original crowdfunding campaigns, and you can't just decide not to fulfill perks on one campaign and make a new one years later promising the same thing. Funding was almost at 300%, but because Kickstarter was the platform of choice, the production gets nothing and needs to rebuild. And they're doing that on their website without proper security. Seriously, here is your caveat emptor. There is no SSL certificate on Axanar donor at the time of recording, meaning you will be submitting passwords and credit card information in the clear, meaning it is not encrypted, and the actual data that you are entering into those fields is sent in plain text. That's what that SSL security certificate does. It's the little padlock in the top left of your browser in the address bar. That tells you that there is encryption on the website and they are interested in protecting your privacy. They don't want hackers to be able to intercept the transmission and take your information. Caveat emptor. That's what it is. Clearly, there are still folks out there delusional enough to think that this is anything more than a man attempting to do anything he can to avoid paying for his hobby. And he's not even doing that 7 years on, and we still don't have an Axanar short film to prove for it. I'm not talking about the feature film. That's gone away thanks to the fan film guidelines. The short films that were promised 6 years ago, 7 years ago, whenever it was, a very long time. All right, let's get back into fan films done right. You know, the ones that are actually completed in less than 7 years, or even at all. You know, Yorktown managed to complete it off, and that was 40 years in the making. The Rift, sitting next to me, continues to do well, with the total of views passing 8,200. It's expected to reach 10,000 views in around 2 weeks' time. The Icarus incident was on the cusp of reaching 13,000 views last week, and it's now cracked 15,000. The return of Alexa Brown to Star Trek fan films has clearly been well received and shows Sam's on the money when it comes to producing Trek shorts. Here's a new one I haven't covered yet. Borg Hunters now has 10,000 views since its release in April. This short from the folks at Star Trek Fan Productions International sees Captain Harry Kim's first command mission to rescue Borg drones disconnected from the collective and return them to their former selves. The question is, will it also be his last command? And I awoke on Sunday morning to an awesome live stream from the folks at Potemkin Pictures. With pizza in hand, following a shoot for Starship Webster, the crew sang Trekzone's praises for the 2022 Trekzone Fan Film Awards and enjoyed Randy's unboxing of our prize pack. We're now sitting pride of place on the shelf there at Potemkin Pictures. Very, very humbled and very excited to experience that. They're going to have taste testings of Vegemite and Tim Tams in upcoming shoots, so be on the lookout for those as well. It is another fine example of fan films done right. Potemkin Pictures are smashing it together with multiple productions on the go. That weekend where they completed that unboxing, they had 2 shoots on the go at the same time. Just incredible for a fan film outfit. I'm looking forward to seeing what they come up with for 2023 and the 2023 Trekzone Fan Film Awards, which will be held on our 20th anniversary. Well, Trekzone membership costs less than a cup of coffee a month. It's available via the join button below on YouTube. For our podcast listeners, jump onto the trek.zone/support. And of course, supporting me grow this channel gets you first play access and behind the scenes goss. Do it today. Have my eternal gratitude. If you don't want to do a regular subscription, you can click thanks below every YouTube video as well. That is a one-time contribution through the YouTube and Google algorithms. If you don't even want to do that, but you still want to contribute to Trekzone for the 20th anniversary of building the kitty, we're going to have a massive celebration. You can do that at the trek.zone/PayPal. That's a PayPal donation to Trekzone, or a PayPal payment to Trekzone. Once again, the trek.zone/PayPal for all of that. I am Matt Miller for Trekzone. Thanks very much for watching this fan film update. I'll see you in the comments. Let's chat about all these things from today.